Hello everyone and welcome back to another Diecast video. Today we have like a, I think it's like a 4-minute 30-second long. Hang on, I'll check. Give me 1 second. Gotta load up Power Director because that's what I'm looking on. Oh, 3 minutes 55 seconds. Same difference. But I uploaded the preview show earlier today. So let's go ahead and talk about the canceled diecasts that are featured in this video. We have Brad Keselowski's Wabash diecast that was canceled in the 124 scale, 124 elite scale, well, elite scale, 124 elite, 124 scale, and 164 scale. Now, this looks like his worth car, so I'm not really big on it. I mean, it is a weird sponsor, just kind of out of the blue. I mean, it's not really important to me. I don't really mind that it's gone, but I mean, it's okay. It's a repeat, other than just the sponsors. But I mean, I'm fine with it being canceled. That is all right with me. This one, I liked the hood on it, but it looks like just a normal paint scheme. Jimmy John's number 4, Kevin Harvick. Still don't know why. Don't say the driver before the number 4. Or just the number in general and the sponsor, but this is like some sandwich type of deal. I don't know why, but it was only canceled in 164 scale. Fortunately, I would have another diecast to use, and I'm going to put my opinion on the Xfinity race right here. Yeah, I already forgot the dude's name, but he went up in the Harvick. Gave Harvick no room whatsoever. I understand that, but no, Harvick went up to him, I think. Yeah, Harvick went up to him and gave him no room, and then afterwards that other guy spun him out, and then Harvick had a little problem with that, and he went and sat in the pit box for a little bit, and then he got off out of the pit box and onto the track again. Now, Kevin Harvick, you are in a lower team, or not a lower team, but a lower series. So, I mean, like, what do you expect? It's a lower series. I said on Twitter, I kind of had a little rant about this. I said, it's like going into the ARCA series and getting accidentally spun by some driver and then complaining about it. I mean, you're in a lower series, so they're not as skilled as you are. They're not going to have the same skills and the same knowledge as you do. And you are a Big 3, or you're a member of the Big 3 this year. So what? Like, I mean, it's one incident. He gave you, or you gave him no room. He was upset about it. That's racing. Then, bam, there you go. That's it. It reminds me of the Kyle and Kyle incident. Larson slid up the track, gave the 18 no room, put him into the wall. The 18 came back down and spun him. Same incident here. But I mean, did you see how Kyle Larson was, happy about that? Yeah, I mean, he was wrecked, but he didn't care because he knows he deserved it. I'm sorry, Harvick, but you deserved it too. You gave him no room, and he spun you out because of that. Okay? And so what? You got what you got. That's said and done. Like, if you put someone into the wall, you better expect to get revenge, or they're going to get revenge on you. That's just how it works. You can't tell me if you were in the same incident you wouldn't do the same thing, or at least think about doing the same thing. I mean, right? I would have, more than likely. I would have dumped you too, Harvick, if you did that to me. I don't care who you are. You're a bigger driver. One, you should belong in the Cup Series and the Cup Series alone. You shouldn't be in the Xfinity Series trying to take these wins from the smaller series drivers, right? I mean, that's just my opinion on it. I know I kind of went off there, but I'm just saying, Harvick, you got what you deserved. Sorry about that little rant. I just feel like I had to, first of all. Alright, next diecast was canceled also in the 164 scale only. This was just an Allgaiers, number 7, Whiskey River. I believe this is some alcoholic beverage. I think it's like, well, whiskey, I believe. I don't know. But it's got Dale Jr. on the hood, and I would have ordered this, like, if it came out. One, just because it's another Allgaier car, and he's a part of Junior Motorsports. And it does have Dale Jr. on the hood. So, I mean, why not? It would be good for probably going on the junior shelf after he retires sometime, or, you know, if he switches to a different number or something. It'll still be kind of cool to go on the junior shelf, just so it's got Junior on it. It's Junior Motorsports, because why not? But I'm not really too upset that this wasn't released, but I mean, it's all good. It's fine. I don't know how to pronounce this sponsor, but I think it's Tackle. I kind of said Take L before, or Tack L before. Maybe it's Tackle, I don't know for sure. But this was canceled in 124 and 164, so the Elite is still available. But I wished this was a 164, just so we would have a Tyler Reddick diecast, or another Tyler Reddick diecast. I don't remember if his Daytona win was canceled in 164. I would assume not, but I mean, maybe, who knows. So, I mean, I'm not really upset with that, but I mean, it is what it is. Basically, my slogan now. Cindrix, number 12. What was that? I can't see. Oh, Lassic Vision, I think it's supposed to be. Now, I wasn't too big of a fan on this one, but it would be kind of cool to have another Cindric car. Well, not another Cindric car. Well, yeah, we do have a Cindric car, don't we? In the 22? I think that was Cindric. I don't remember. But anyway, we'd still like to have the Cindric car. I mean, it looks good. It's just the sponsors. I don't like to have the sponsors look on this car. It just doesn't match up well. I'm not a big fan of it, so, and that's all I gotta say for it. This one was kind of sad. Clip Boyer's throwback for this upcoming race, which is tomorrow. Cannot wait for this race, the throwback race. This was canceled in the 164 scale only, so 124 and 124 Elite are still available, or actually out now. But this is the Carolina Ford owner, or no owner, what is that? Dealers, my bad. I was looking at the Tony Stewart dash owner right there on the hood, which is pretty cool. I like that. I guess that's how they would do it back in the day. But this definitely gives a throwback feel to it. So I kind of wish this was released in a 164 scale. I'm just going to say this with all the throwbacks. I really hope, Lionel does what they did in 2016. Or was it 17? Oh yeah, 2016. With all the throwbacks. I really hope they did that. That would be really nice. Be a lifesaver, because we got a lot of good throwbacks that were canceled, unfortunately. But these two, I didn't really care about. This one and the next one. It's the same paint scheme, but different people and different series. Ryan Preece, number 18, Craftsman, in the Xfinity series, canceled in 124 scale and 164 scale. Now the 124 scale Elite, which kind of caught me off guard, that's still available. And same for the Eric Jones, number 20, but it was canceled in every scale, my bad. 124, 124 Elite, and 164. Like I said, they were all canceled. Not happy to see a Jones diecast canceled. I mean, that's kind of sad. I don't really like that, because Jones, that Jones boy, I can't wait to get some more of his diecasts. I've only got one so far, but I'm going to get another one, so look forward to that soon. This one was really depressing, and I don't care if this is the, or like if we get two throwbacks, it would, like two throwbacks that I could save, it would be this one and the 43 that was canceled. And we'll talk about that one here in a minute, but Steve Park throwback, one of my favorite throwbacks this year in the Cup Series, and it was canceled. You guys need to order more. Like, if you let this opportunity slip right in between your fingers. 164 only in the 164. That would have been so good for stop motion, even if I missed a wave that per se had this in it. It's gone. It's gone. If I miss it and it's not restocked, I'm gonna have to pay probably 10 or 20 bucks just to get one. And I don't want to spend 10 or 20 bucks just to do one race with this diecast. So I really hope Lionel saves us with a throwback wave, or multiple waves with some throwbacks in it. Even that I will take. I really will. So is this one. They're mainly 164 skills, and it's sad. Paul Menard's throwback. I'm not really going to complain about this one because Ryan Blaney had one in 2016 that kind of looked just like this one. So I mean, if I don't get this one, I'll just use Blaney's. Why not? But 124 Elites and 164 it was canceled in. So the 124 scale, or the standard 124, is still available. This one was canceled. Matt DiBenedetto's. What is that? Okay, I don't care. But only reason I kind of don't like that this was sad, or like, what? I kind of don't like how this was canceled is because it's a Matt the Burrito car, which I've only had one, well, two Matt DiBenedetto's, my bad. But I mean, well, no, I have only had one. The other one I had was a Jeffrey Earnhardt, but it was a 32, and I used that for a stop motion series, and I got his throwback last year, and that was the only Matt DiBenedetto I have. So it would have been cool to have another Matt car, but I mean, oh well, it's canceled. I probably not going to get this in a wave. It's with it being Matt. I highly doubt it, but I mean, you never know. Lionel could put this one in there, maybe as a filler or something. I don't know. Here's what I was talking about earlier with Steve Park, or the Steve Park throwback. This one was really good because it was all blue, all Petty blue, and the STP was there. Perfect throwback to Richard Petty. So perfect. 164 scale only. Why? Why, people? Why you gotta let this in? Why? But yeah, canceled in 164 scale only. Come on, Lionel. I am really relying on you guys to put these in a wave. I would, like, if I were in your situation, I would put the 43, the 21, the 22, 14 in a wave. Just some wave, even if it's stretched out. Just some wave. I don't care which one or which ones. Just put it. Please put it there. I would love you forever. I don't care how many mistakes you would have done. Even if you let that Kyle Busch nameplate slip on that Truex Jr. That was such a mess up. But if you put these in a wave or in multiple waves, I won't regret that, and I will not let that be held up with our non-existent relationship. But if Lionel puts this in a wave, I would be happy. Honestly, good for stop motion. Is just a great throwback overall. So, I mean, we do have throwbacks from before, but I mean, hey, Camaro ZL1, awesome looking. Gotta love the Camaros this year. But I mean, that's my opinion on it. I really wish it wasn't canceled, but hey. Surprisingly, I kind of wish this one wasn't canceled in 164 scale. You may be wondering, what? This is a 2012/2013, maybe 14 diecast. What are you talking about? Hear me out. This is Cobalt's last drive, right? I mean, Jimmy Johnson could be his last year in the Cup Series, just because it's not looking too good for him. He's dropping sponsors like Rock, Lowe's, and Cobalt are saying goodbye, Johnson, and maybe Johnson might say goodbye, Cup Series. You never know. He could retire at the end of this year. He could retire at the end of next year. But I see it. I see it happening here soon, for sure. If he doesn't get his act together and he doesn't start winning races here, maybe late season or next season, he's going to retire pretty quick. So that's kind of why I would like this diecast. it's a 50-50 chance of it being in a wave. I don't know if it will. I don't know if it won't. I mean, I don't work at Lionel, so I obviously have no clue what's happening. But I hope, low-key hope that it happens. I like never use that word, but I'm using it now. So I kind of hope this happens. I kind of don't at the same time, but if it happens, I'll be happy. If it doesn't, I'll be like, eh, whatever. But oh well. Growlers. 124 scale and 164 scale was canceled. This is a throwback, I believe, but I mean, it's no Xfinity car, so that would have been cool to get. Like I said, it's Xfinity. You guys know I'm not a big Xfinity collector, but I do have a mini series for Xfinity, so to have another driver and another number in there, that would be kind of, you know, kind of good to have. Hopefully it would have had that Xfinity banner on there too, but that's not a matter. I don't really see this being in a wave. I mean, maybe, who knows. Lionel's put out some ones before on with Xfinity, but we don't get it often, so you never know. New releases. Okay, we got a couple good ones here. Got a couple throwbacks. Got a couple trucks, and got another Matt DiBenedetto car. Finally. I know this could be controversial, but Austin Dillon's throwback to Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s silver car. Finally, something that actually looks like Dale Earnhardt that isn't the Wrangler scheme. We have seen that Wrangler scheme so many times, and it actually ran in the Xfinity race this year. And, well, actually today it ran. I posted on Instagram. I've got 5 Wrangler schemes on my wall, and I've got one number 8 blue and yellow, which is kind of like a Wrangler scheme. That's kind of like the before Wrangler scheme. But yes, that may be what got my name. But it's good to see a different scheme for Austin Dillon to throwback Dale Earnhardt. Now, if this one gets canceled in the Gold Series, I'm gonna be sad. I'll be straight up. I'll be upset. I am a Earnhardt slash, well, not just, well, I'm just an Earnhardt fan in general. I was going to say Earnhardt slash Earnhardt Jr., but no, I'm an Earnhardt fan all around. So, I mean, hey, I kind of like Ralph Earnhardt, and I don't even know what the guy looks like. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen any of his old racing. I didn't even get to see Dale Sr. race, but I know what he used to do just by looking at old YouTube videos, and I've seen kind of what he's accomplished, which is still amazing. But I really hope this one gets made. Everybody go pre-order this one. Even if you have to save up $9 to get it, pre-order it. It's worth it. You could possibly save this diecast from being canceled. Just go do it. Go. Right now. Stop this video. Go to K-State or Plan B. Pre-order it. Come back. Boom. Ta-da. There you go. You just probably saved a diecast. Maybe. Which, it being Dale Sr., I'm sure this one isn't going to get canceled. But hey, that 22 and 43 caught me by surprise. Hopefully this isn't another one that catches me by surprise being canceled. Todd Gilliland, number 4. It's weird saying Todd instead of Bell in the number 4 Mobile 1 car. Not a big truck person. I kind of hope some of these get not canceled. Oh yeah, that's not a good thing to say. Kind of get produced in 164 scale. They still haven't said if they're going to be in 164 scale. They've kind of poked at it for a month or 2 now, but we don't really know. I hope we get to know. I hope it happens. Even though I'll probably have to build Eldora, but you know what? It's okay. Denny Hamlin's throwback. Denny Hamlin could be retiring too. Like when a driver throws back to themselves, I feel like they're going to retire soon. Dale Jr. threw back to himself. Actually, he threw back twice to himself. He threw back to his number 3 and his number 8 car The 3 was at Homestead, and the 8 was at, or no, the 8 was at Homestead, and the 3 was at Darlington. I'm sorry, I knew that, but I just said it in the wrong order. But this is Denny Hamlin's, I think this is a throwback to his first win, maybe. This one's going to be interesting. I can kind of see this one not being canceled. If it gets canceled, I'll be actually kind of surprised. Will I be upset about it? Not really, but I mean, it's still cool though. I mean, it kind of gives me a Dell Jr. feel too, because with that white on the bottom and that purple on top, kind of reminds me of Amp or National Guard, or his orange version of the Amp car. So this one is definitely interesting. I do hope that one gets produced though. Noah Gragson, number 18, Safe Flight. Not a big fan of the trucks, but like as a paint scheme, this one's it's not bad. I mean, I kind of like it. Not a big truck person, as I said, but if we get into 1/64 scales, that's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great time. So, I mean, not really much to say on this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip to Matt DeVito Ditto's number 32 Corvette parts, even though it's on a Ford, which is kind of ironic. But this one, I only like this one because it has Snoopy on it. Just saying, got Snoopy Woodstock right there. I really honestly hope this one doesn't get canceled, because I might get this for my dad in like the 1/64 scale or something. Just because like he's a big fan of Snoopy, and you know, the cartoons around Christmas time and Halloween time and Thanksgiving time, I watch it with him. But that's kind of like a tradition of ours. Here's a little family background, in case you want to know. At Christmas, we'll watch The Grinch, we'll watch Rudolph, we'll watch, you know, whatever comes on, Frosty the Snowman, you know, just all those good ones. Like, it's a holiday tribute, I guess. We will watch all kinds of cartoons that was released, you know, a while ago. Like, we'll watch Charlie Brown, you know, Rudolph, like I said, stuff like that, Polar Express, you know, just whatever. But that is kind of like a family tradition of ours, so that is fun. Another throwback, Kyle Larson's DC Solar. This was a tribute, or, well, not a tribute, but it's a throwback to Davey Allison, I believe. I don't like it. Like, if it was a normal paint scheme, like, or just a throwback paint scheme, not really to anybody, this would be good, because it didn't have a purpose to it, and it looks good just by itself. But knowing that the colors aren't there, and knowing who it's thrown back to, that's what makes this bad. I hate to say that about a Larson car, but it's bad. It is. It really is. But I mean, hey, what are you going to do about it? Can't do much. You're not the maker of the paint schemes. You know, you're not the designer. I wish I was, because, I mean, you wouldn't be allowed anyway. Just because, you know, with reasons they can't do that. But still, I mean, it's a pretty nice diecast. I would still pick it up. I mean, Larson's good this year, and this is just a good paint scheme overall. Now on to 124 diecast. We got 2017 Homestead win. Got double zero Haas car. This was Cole Custer. He did win Homestead last year. Pretty decent win. If you win Homestead, I would be happy if I won Homestead. Maybe it's not a Daytona 500, but you know what? It's still a win overall. Yeah, maybe it's the last race, but I mean, it's still cool. Homestead's a pretty cool track, but this diecast is pretty cool. I doubt it'll be made in 1/64 scale, but I mean, if it is, cool. If it's not, I mean, oh well. This one kind of caught me off guard. What I mean is, description read, I don't really have the description, but it said, Casey Kang's number 5 Farmers Insurance Indy win, or Indianapolis Motor Speedway win. But if you look at the banner, it has the Monster Energy banner. but it had a Facebook link underneath it, so that's kind of throwing me off because the Hendrick diecasts are not allowed to have the Monster Energy logos on the 124 scale. They're not, because it's Hendrick and they're like rivals kind of because of the sponsoring. Like with Junior, he had Mountain Dew. Apparently Monster and Mountain Dew are rivals, or like, you know, they got like Coke and like Coke products, Mountain Dew, stuff like that. But it's different, which is weird because if you think about it, Martin Truex Jr. has 5 Hour Energy. Wait, is that a Monster product? Is 5 Hour Energy a Monster product? Or is it vice versa? I don't remember. Would it be though? Okay, I don't know. I got confused on this one, but I don't know. Casey Kane's win last year, which was wasn't this the only win last year for Hendrick? And I think this was the last win until it was actually over 100 races until Chase Elliott got the win at Watkins Glen. So I don't know. That one was just kind of weird. Trevor Baynes, number 6, Advocare. Or I guess you can kind of call it Matt Kenseth, but it has a Trevor Bayne banner, so I'm going to call it Bayne. This one kind of had it looks different from the 164 scale. If like that's just me, but it kind of puts off a different color. I don't know if it's just like how it's coated or like the type of finish it has. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at my 164 scale. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, this is a nice diecast, yeah, but it kind of has a different like look to me, and I don't know why. But I'll kind of look into that later on. Now, Chase Elliott's number 9 Mountain Dew. Whew. Pretty diecast. That green, it's nice. It just looks like Junior's last year. I mean, oh yeah, that's a good color. Gotta love that Mountain Dew green, man. That's a good color for just on a car and on diecast. You got the black stripes, which makes it look even better. Dark and bright colors. It just mix really well to me. So I think this one came out pretty well. Clint Bowyer's number 14, Rush Truck Centers. This scheme's kind of all over the place. Kind of. Not really. But the Rush logo, where it's tilted and it's like the actual Rush logo, it's not just the word with truck centers underneath it. It goes from having this little stripes down the side and kind of like pointing up, because if you like kind of follow the line, it kind of matches up with the Rush logo, and it looks like it goes smoothly down. It looks like it's going to go flat. It just like perks up, so it makes it look a little weird. But I mean, I'm going to get this in the 164 scale more than likely, so I think people should too. This diecast is really nice. Like I said, it just kind of looks like, you know, it's all smooth sailing right there on the side, and just bam, shut up. So I don't know, and kind of 50-50 with this one. That's all I gotta say about it. I don't really see anything else that's kind of intriguing with this one. So we're going to move on to another Clint Bowyer, Martinsville win. This is in his Haas car, which he won twice in, and apparently he runs the Haas car while he's low on sponsoring, which is kind of ironic because he won twice in the same paint scheme. But this is the Martinsville win diecast. I kind of like the tires. They got like stuff all around the tires. That's pretty cool. Got a pretty good amount of confetti on the hood and the windshield there, and it's kind of like scattered across the back and the side. So, I mean, I hope this gets made in 164 scale. I would assume it would, but I mean, I don't know. Who knows? That's up to Lionel to make that decision, and up to us to kind of say something about it. I hope it does, because getting a Clint Bowyer win would be pretty cool, I would think. Let's see. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Sunny D 2018. See, I almost said 2017, because we've already had this in 2017. So, I mean, not too much to it. We got a color chromed and a color chromed autograph, or liquid color, whatever the heck it is. Then we got another Ricky Stenhouse Jr. This is the Yates Tribute. Really nice car. It's autographed right there. You see the special autographed edition card. So that is pretty nice. It looks really good. You got that red 17, red little circle, Yates right there on the side and on the hood. It came out pretty well overall, and I would like to pick it up in the Wave. What is it? Wave 7? I believe so. Maybe Wave 6. I'll correct. Well, no, I'll just say it's either Wave 6 or 7. One of those waves. I think it's Wave 7 though. Maybe, I don't know. Kyle Busch. Okay. This one is incorrect. And if you didn't see, I don't remember which race it was driven at, but if you didn't see Lionel's post, or not post, but kind of like word on it, they said, this Kyle Busch diecast right now is inaccurate. We will add the playoff markings here later on, so it will be correct. Didn't look like that happened there, Lionel. What happened, buddy? What happened, Lionel? There's no playoff markings here. You did that with the 164 and 124. Disappointed. You gotta get that up. I do wish, like, really, come on, Lionel. A playoff car? We are wanting playoff cars. As just collectors in general, and as stop motion YouTubers, some of us, at least put the markings on it. I mean, I know this happened before with Chase Elliott. I even mentioned this last time when I was talking about it. Chase Elliott, in that Mountain Dew car, 2016, there was no yellow spoiler to that. It was black. So, Lionel, gotta get better. You gotta get better. You're making a lot of mistakes lately. You gotta do better than that, buddy. You gotta do it right. Do it right the first time, so you won't be, well, whatever that saying was. Excuse me. William Byron's number 24 Unifirst. 124 scale. I've put my opinions on this before. I believe with the prototype, and I've done this with the 164 scale. But other than that, we have a color chromed as well. Not a big color chrome diecast. Actually, I was searching for Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2014 Daytona 500 win, and I saw one. I was like, ooh, okay, because it was kind of cheap. It was like 60 bucks, and I saw those color chromed. I'm like, I'll pass, because you couldn't see the confetti, and I really don't like race versions color chromes, because that's not how they were raced. I mean, keep the race versions as they were raced. It's called a raced version for a reason. It wasn't raced color chrome. That's a big problem I have with color chrome diecasts, because that's not how it was raced. And it doesn't make it a race version, it makes it a fantasy race version. Anyway, that's my little rant right there. But we have a win diecast. Speaking of wins, we have I blanked out, sorry. Kyle Larson's number 42 2017 Richmond win. I kind of remember this race, not really though, but I remember one where Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson were battling. Was this the one? I think this could have been it. I don't remember. I'm not even going to try to remember. Oh, voice crack. Not even going to try to remember. But we do have a autographed version of that as well, just in case you want to pick that up. Now we have a 360 of Mark Truex Jr.'s Homestead win. Pretty cool. You got the molded damage. I've already talked about this one. But we got different pictures so you can see the front, back, and sides. Don't really get a good picture of the top, but you can still kind of see it. So there you go. There's that to look forward to. I've already put my opinion on the Lumar.com. Oh my god. Still got to get over Dale Jr. Wrangler, Andrew. Come on, same difference. Dale. I gotta be like. Crap. Okay, I've lost all my train of thought. I need an energy drink. Mom! Mom, get me something. I'm like dying over here. Help me. She's actually in bed right now, but you know what? That's okay. I'm Oh, screw it. I'm gonna get a Coke. It's Diet Coke, but it's still Coke. The things I do for jokes. Yes, I actually got a Coke. Don't judge me. Not sponsored, by the way. Just saying. Casey Kane's number 95 Pro Core, almost at number 5. But this is the color chromed version, or liquid color. Still don't know the difference. But this is his 1/24 scale. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Not a big fan of color chromes. I may take them out just overall. I don't know yet. Now on to the 164 Diecast. We got 2 Ryan Blaney's. We have, that's actually the last 4. We have Ryan Blaney's number 12 Menards / Pennzoil card. Dayglow yellow doesn't match, and that's my only problem with this. The 12, the rims, the spoiler, the splitter, all different colors from the main yellow. Not a big fan of that. I may not pick it up just because of that, but I mean, if I feel like it, I'll get it. Maybe. I mean, if it comes out of wave, I'll get it, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Now the Dex imaging, yes, for sure, definitely a good one. I mean, pretty decent colors. Red and white, like I said, dark and light, or a darker and lighter color kind of go together pretty well. So I am a big fan of this one. I will get it in Gold Series if it's not in the Authentics line. But I do think this is a one to get for sure. Baja Blast. Chase Elliott's number 9, 164 scale. I know that because we talked about that this was going to be the 164 scales. This diecast, honestly, this one's good. Definitely getting it. I have a feeling it's going to be in a wave though. But I don't know. It may be. It may not be. Who knows? But this is a pretty nice diecast. This will match well on my Dylan Hurt Jr. Baja Blast that he has had before. But, I mean, overall, nice diecast. Chase Elliott has been kind of doing pretty decent with the stripes on the car. That, well, what I mean by that is I mean that the stripes are looking pretty good on these diecasts. So I hope they get more diecasts and more decals or just like kind of layouts with those stripes right there on the Camaros, because that will continue to look very, very nice. Brad Keselowski's Discount Tire Bruce Hall tribute. Apparently he passed away because it says, let me see if I can get a closer look, 1930 through 2018, so I'm assuming he passed away. I don't remember who Bruce was. I think he was like the owner or like the creator or founder of Discount Tire. I don't remember, but it had something to do with Discount Tire. But this is the tribute for him. I might get this one just so I can put it with, or not really just put it with, but I can use it for my Homestead race. And, you know, just like where it's the last race, I can kind of do a tribute to that. Or if I don't get Brad Keselowski's number 2 throwback in time, I can do this with a throwback race or something. But I believe that is all for this episode. If you guys liked it, and you liked just me being me, I really had fun with this one. Honestly, with this diecast talk, I usually do have good times. But I mean, it is what it is. If you don't have fun with what you're doing, then you just stop doing it. If you're, like, as you can tell, I did a little Coke joke right here. I was just kind of being dumb with this one. Still giving you guys some good content, you know, just kind of talking about the diecast in general. But if you don't have fun with something, then why do it, right? I have fun with this series. I love this series. I love this YouTube channel. Yeah, channel. Love this YouTube channel, and I love all the feedback and, you know, all the interactions with subscribers / fans. It's crazy that we're at 1,000 because I still feel like I'm at like 200 or something. Sorry. In 2 years we have grown to 1,000 subscribers. Almost 3 years. Well, no, I think. Yeah, I think we just hit 2 years this year. So in 2 years we've managed to hit 1,070 subscribers. And I just want to take a quick minute to thank you all for your support. It really means a lot. Never, ever would my little self thought that me just doing these dumb videos on YouTube would go somewhere. You know, just talking about my little diecast cars that is really odd for a team to collect. You could collect something else that's better, but I mean, I have fun with it. I enjoy this, and it's gotten me here to today. So I just want to thank you guys really quick for being here and sticking around. So I do appreciate every one of you for that. I got some big plans going for the future, so you know, guys, stay tuned. May have merch later on, maybe not this year, but soon, next year at least. You know, just for people who want to get some. But I just got to figure out how I'm going to do that. It's going to be really difficult, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy everything I'm doing here, and I really appreciate you guys' content towards me. Like, sometimes people will mention me at times, and it's really cool. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.